Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Kevin Ken. I'm Kevin, and it's time again for our daily pocket dump deconstruction. I started laughing. You guys are probably sitting there going, "Why is he starting to laugh?" I'll get to it. It's Sunday, March 13th, 2016. Yes, I know everyone's not going to watch it on March 13th, 2016. A lot of people are going to watch it next year, etc. But I wanted to give you proof that we're doing this on a daily basis. It is daylight savings time here on the East Coast, and I'll tell you, I don't know why. It happens every single year. Happens about the same time every single year. It throws me off every single year. So I start recording. I start doing my Instagrams, and I realize I'm later. And so this is going up later. So it probably won't go live until late tonight, early tomorrow, like late night. But when it does, I'll put all the stuff on it and make it live. You'll know when it goes live, no matter what time it is, if you hit subscribe. Once you hit subscribe, YouTube always says, "Hey, Keith Kevin Ken just posted something," and then you can go check it out. Anyway, let's talk about the knives. Yes, it is a Sunday, and man, oh man. Let's see. Regular rotation, there's my nice Rolex. I love that plain Rolex that's just a mechanical thing. Never needs a battery. Don't have to put it on a watch winder. Always ready. I love that. The cigar. Hey, it's a Sunday. I love Sundays, and it's starting to just rain a little, not a thunderstorm. It's a perfect day. It is. I'm going to have the windows open and smoking this wonderful Romeo and Julieta Churchill, a wonderful Cuban cigar. Long lasting Churchills, as you can see. A real nice big cigar that'll take me hours to smoke. I can't wait. Smoke, think, drink. Wonderful Sunday. The coin today is a 1 ounce Australian Kookaburra coin. Let me see. Little cute Kookaburra. Try to give you some shade. It's hard to give it shade, even in the photos that I took. This is 1 ounce. It looks smaller. Looks smaller than the coins, but it's because it's so thick. Those are proof coins, so they're all shiny and stuff, and so they play havoc with the lighting. I forgot to tell you that picture that you saw before I started taking it apart. Well, that's the Instagram picture that I just posted 9 minutes ago on Instagram. At Keith Kevin Ken. That's the Instagram feed. Check it out. I post early in the morning, except this morning. And it starts with the first cup of coffee. This morning started with the first cup of coffee as well. And knives. So you'll get to see a bunch of knives that I don't carry a lot, but I love how they look. And so I post about 4 or 5 6 postings on Instagram every single day, all knife related. So join the feed at Keith Kevin Ken. Vodka is the drink today, and let's talk about the knives. The wallet is my regular Coach wallet. I have a field guide, a dark green field guide as my notebook. And I have the Cricut, one of my Cricuts. Every time I pull out the Cricut as a keychain knife, I go, man, I need to do a small collection of the Cricuts. Because I'm always thinking about carrying one of the classic Cricuts that I have. And I don't know. We will do a mini collection, or I'll do like I did with the Cintafonte collection yesterday. I'll throw it into a pocket dump. We'll see. There's about 8 of them. I knew I was going to pick this one. It's funny. Before I went to bed yesterday, I pulled this out and set it aside on the desk because yesterday I had the etched spin, and loved it as the keychain knife. Just loved it. So of course, with this wonderful Cricut, it's etched. It's stainless steel, but it's etched, so it gives you, man, it feels great. Gives you a nice texture to deal with and hold. It hides everything. I just think it looks kind of classy too. Kind of an antique kind of look to it. If you watched any of my videos, you know I love the Cricut. If this is your first one, the Cricut is wonderful. It's Spyderco's small S, reverse S knife. It's a nice little keychain knife, small, VG10 steel, has that belly, so it's like a recurve reverse S. It has that little hook on the end. Oh, it's just a great cutter, and it is sharp as heck. Doesn't scare anyone. Can do all the tasks you need it to do as a keychain knife. Oh man, it has a frame lock, and even my fat pudgy hands can work it like anything. It is the perfect keychain knife, and that's why I'm carrying it today. That is the Spyderco Cricut, the etched version. I have every version, and we're going to show those to you at some point. The medium carry, now I have to tell you, there was a knife that got away on the medium carry and a knife that got away on the large carry. I store all my knives in 4 Pelican cases. They're rather big cases. 3 of them are Pelican 1550s. And then the 4th one is a Pelican 1600. The big 1600 holds a lot of my Spydercos because I have close to 400 Spydercos. And they're all packed in pretty tight. Then I have another 1500, so that's 1600. I have another 1550 Pelican case that holds all my Spyderco sets. So I showed you yesterday the Celefonte, the Frank knife. I'm sorry, you guys. It's Sunday. I got to get with it. Anyway, there's a bunch of Spydercos in there. Then I have one that's mostly Chris Reeve knives. I have little over 50 Chris Reeve knives. And it also has my Microtex in there. And the newer Spydercos, since I don't have a place to put them, that I've been buying. Here's a notice. Tomorrow, I should have some more new Spydercos to show you, and I'll do videos on them. And then I have another 1550 that holds my Brous blade collection, and this is one of the Brous blades, my Striders and my Hinderers, and my case knives. I have a bunch of case knives. Unfortunately, I don't carry them as much as I should, so I will do a mini collection of case knives. And my customs are all in that case. So this morning, I knew I had my Cricut. It was on my desk. I went straight to the Brous blade, Strider, Hinderer case, and I pulled 2 Brous blades that I really wanted to use. This is the one that won the day. One of the Brous blades was a big one. That's the one that got away. And this one. This is by far one of my best flippers. It's the Brous blades caliber. It's a one-off. The one-off means Brous blades is a mid-tech maker. That means half production, half custom. And what he does is, when he does his 500 of the calibers, he then makes several one-offs. In this case, he does this unique carving into the carbon fiber. So no other caliber looks like this one. And so I bought it. It's a little extra, but man, I just love the caliber. Look at it. Oh, it flips like a dream. It's so light as well. It's really nice. It does have titanium liners, really heavily skeletonized, so it makes it light. Look at that pattern. Look at that artistic work on the carbon fiber. Wonderful carbon fiber. It's Brous Blade's deep pocket clip, which I really like. This is the blackout version as well. Not only is it a one-off, a one-of-a-kind, but it also is blacked out. Black blade, oh man. Black scales, in this case D2. All of Brous Blade's D2. It's a 3-inch blade. It's just the perfect size as well. Oh man, I love this. This the caliber. I can never put it down. I'll be flipping this all day. I promise you. Later tonight, while I'm waiting to see when this thing is finished uploading to YouTube, I'll be finishing up my cigar and flipping that. And then the big knife is my Hinderer. You know, I've showed you my Skinner. I showed you my little Hinderer not too long ago. And every time I talk about the Hinderer, the reason I went through that kind of boring rundown of my Pelican cases is to tell you that this is with my Striders and my Brous Blades. And I talk about the Hinderers like I have a million of them. And so I'm looking at my Brous Blades. I glance over at the Hinderers. I pick up 3 of them. The first one I picked up was this Skinner, which you have seen. I love this Skinner. Big blade, 3.5-inch blade. S35VN with that reddish kind of burgundy style. I love this. This was my newest one. Flips like a dream. Heavy blade. Look at that heavy blade. That's my Hinderer Skinner. And then, I don't know, a couple of days, time flies and I keep forgetting. A couple of days ago, I showed you another XM18. This one has the gray scales, G10 scales, and it has S35VN. It's a 3-inch blade. Oh, look at that jimping. And I kept going, I might do a mini collection of my Hinderers. I definitely want more Hinderers. Those flip like a dream. And whenever I talk about those, I go, yes, I had a Hinderer. It doesn't flip that well. This Hinderer is actually a second-hand one. Those 2 are new. It came pristine from someone. Has the black scales. It looks grayish, blackish grayish because it's dirty. I need to clean it off. S35VN. It's a little sluggish when I flip, but you see it flips okay. Hinderer is always criticized for flipping problems. This one, and it's smooth. The reason it's sluggish, which I think is because look at the detent. I'm not flipping it. Yeah. That might seem cool that you can open it by just doing that, but that's not cool. Okay. There should be a detent. I think it needs a stronger detent. Here's the deal, though, with me. I talk about detents and flipping and how great they flip, and I do that because that's what people on YouTube talking about knives always do, right? But for me, a little risk action, fine with me. If I had to use this in a real situation, believe me, someone's coming at me, I pull it out of my pocket, I'm not going to keep my wrist still. Folks, I'll flip it. But anyway, it's not that bad. And I keep talking about this Hinderer. I hadn't carried it since I bought it. I love that Hinderer. I love all 3 of my Hinderers. The big choice for the carry is this black Hinderer. I have to check out more Hinderers. Like I told you, and when I started collecting, finding Hinderers were hard. He would just be selling to professionals, soldiers and police officers and that sort of thing. Now he has really expanded his distribution network. They're everywhere, Blade HQ and everywhere else. Some of my favorite places to buy, like Knife Art, have them. I need to go check them out. I'm loving these Hinderers. So the Hinderer is my carry. I just did a mini collection video right there. of all my Hinderers. Hey, I looked at it, I went, huh, a mini collection video of 3 knives. There it is, folks. This is my carry. Along with this, and along with this wonderful one-of-a-kind caliber. It's a one-off from Brous, Jason Brous from Brous Blades. Oh man, it's just the best flipper around. And of course, there's the cricket, one of my 8 crickets. I literally have 8 crickets, so it does deserve a mini collection video. And I have some of the first ever made. So we'll talk about the evolution of the cricket at some point. There you have it. You take these 2 out. I just wanted to give you a quickie mini collection. This is the carry. This is my big carry, my medium carry. This is very light. This is beautiful. And of course, my keychain knife is the etched Spyderco cricket. When those are all arranged nice, that, my friends, that right there was what I put on Instagram, at Keith Kevin Ken. But this ain't Instagram. No, it's not. This is the big knife that got away. This is the Brous Blades collaboration with Turpin. It is Turpin's wonderful Strife. Brous Blades, Turpin, a custom maker, had this wonderful Strife, and he teamed up with Brous Blades, Jason Brous, and came up with the Strife. It is a beast of a knife that's very light. I'll tell you, Jason and his carbon fiber is nearly perfect. He loves carving it, and it looks just wonderful. Mid-tech, he's only made 500 of these. He's only made 500 of the calibers. Oh, man. Look at the backspacer. G10 carved out backspacer. Tie liners. Skeletonized like crazy. Has that liner lock. I'll show you. See, I keep doing that with this, and it drives me crazy. I'll talk about that. It feels great in the hand. Oh, man. It's just a wonderful design. Look at that blade profile. It's D2 because Jason Brous only does D2. This is the Turpin design, though, the profile with that big swooping cutout on the top. It's a modified tanto blade. You know, I look at some of my videos, and I always say tanto. I know you guys know it. It's a tanto blade, but you guys know I go fast. I do these one takes and mispronounce all kinds of stuff. So thank you for your patience. I apologize for that. I love the swoop, the profile. I love the cutout because you can really get in there and work. And because it has that modified tanto blade, you get those 2 points and the edges. I just really, really dig that. Man, the one thing I don't like about this Turpin, and when I did the transition going, yeah, but this isn't Instagram. You notice that time it flips open. This flipper tab is so small. And I've seen people on YouTube talking about it and saying, oh, I love the small tab. But did you notice I missed it? I can go for it and miss it sometimes, and it doesn't flip. I did that when I said, but this ain't YouTube. I had to double clutch it. It pisses me off. It doesn't happen often at all, but when it does, it just pisses me off. And I'm so used to it now that when I miss it, I go right back to it. So you probably didn't notice it. It happened to me again during this review. You may not have seen it because I play it off so nice when it doesn't do it. It's not about the mechanics of it. It's just it's so small. And I know I've got big jumbo hands, but you know what? I have almost 600 knives, and I don't have that problem with any of the flippers. So it could definitely be me. I have 26 Brous blades, and only one of them causes me problems that way. But anyway, I really like the profile. I hadn't been carrying it, and I was thinking about carrying it. It's a big hunk of knife. It really is. It's 3.75 inches. 3.75 inches. But I'll tell you, it really works well. See? I missed it that time. I don't even stop to talk to you because I'm so used to double clutching this one. It bothers me. It's one of those small things. Small things on knives usually don't bother me. I usually go, cool. But that bothers me, but I love that knife. It is a Brous Blades collaboration with Turpin. I know, you've noticed I forget his first name. But the Turpin Strife, which is a custom knife, and he made it into this wonderful mid-tech with that carbon fiber. 3.7-inch blade. It's blacked out version for me. It's really a modified Tanto blade. I really like it. The other knife that got away, it's really two in one. I need to use this knife as a medium knife. I didn't do it this time because I had already picked up this, and I love my Strife, and man, I just couldn't let it go, even though I almost did. I have two small Chris Reeve Sebenzas 21s with that combo blade. This is a perfect medium knife for me in my kind of carry. It's perfect. I am finding those combo blades. I'm starting to like serrations a lot better, especially in my keychain knife. Those combos, the medium knife combo blades are just wonderful. They handle everything. Cut rope better, cord better. And then, of course, you have the plain edge to do all kinds of things. I'm really loving these. And the Chris Reeve combos, this is one of these things that surprised me. I know some people comment on some of my pocket dumps going, oh, I didn't know Chris Reeve did that. Well, I didn't know he did the combinations. And so I've gotten, the the large 21 and the small 21 in the micarta inlaid combo. And I've gotten the large and small one in the plain Jane. These are the two that got away instead of this fancy smancy Brous Blades caliber. I was thinking about doing this, one of these two. I have not carried these yet, and I want to. So you'll probably see these in another pocket dump deconstruction because, man, or just a pocket dump, I just think they're perfect. Obviously, I'm a Chris Reeve fan. The integral lock, the full tie on the plain Jane. Oh, man. You gotta love it. It feels nice. It's a perfect medium-sized work knife. And, of course, you put that micarta inlaid, those 3 strips of micarta on it, and it feels the hand better because see how they raise off of that titanium? I promise you, it looks better, it looks great, but it also feels the hand great. I love this as a medium knife, and I keep kicking myself that I have not carried either one of them. So I needed to let you know, when I kick myself, I say I need to share that with YouTube because that means that's a knife that got away and I don't like it. So you'll see it come back. There you have it, folks. That's the pocket dump deconstruction. Remember the pocket dump. It's my XM18 with the 3.5-inch blade right here, my Hinderer. That's the large one. And this is my complete Hinderer collection. The Skinner and the 3-inch XM18. The medium is my one-of-a-kind Brous Blade Strife. I've got to flip this before I go away. Oh, man. You get a chance to get a Strife. It doesn't need to be one of a kind. Any of them, and it flips like a dream. Really does. And then, of course, it's the Cricket. It's the etched Cricket for my keychain knife, and at some point I'll do a mini collection because we go way back to the original Cricut in that one. It's 8 knives. And that Brous blades flipped like a dream. This is the big knife that got away, the collaboration between Jason and Turpin. Brous and Turpin. Look, see, I double missed it. Unfortunately, I hate that flipper tab. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I miss it all the time. And you guys just saw me miss it. I hate it. But I love the knife. Everything else about the knife I like. And so I was thinking about carrying it, and then I missed it a couple of times, and I wanted to throw it through the window. And these are the medium ones that got away. The Chris Reeve Micarta small 21, Sebenzas 21, with that combo blade. Man, those combo blades, I know you guys think they're ugly. So do I. But man, they are so, so functional. Love them on my keychain knives. Love them on the medium carry. Those are the knives that usually get most work for me in the office environment. So those are the Plain Jane and the Micarta. Hey, you guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I really do. And if you haven't yet, why don't you thumb this up? The great thing about thumbing it up, it's a great message to me, letting me know I'm on the right direction. It also will share this video to the folks who watch your videos, and I want to get the word out. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You're watching, but you haven't subscribed, hit it. That way you'll catch every single day when I post a video. And I also post once or twice a week special collection videos. I can tell you now, either Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to get 4 new knives, 4 new ones to me. 3 of them are brand new Spydercos. And then there's one Spyderco that's very rare that I've been wanting to complete a collection, and I'll show you those as well. So you're in for a special treat on Monday or Tuesday, depending on when these knives come in. Also, I have some collection videos I'll be sharing with you. Thank you very much. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.